Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and this is the final episode of the season, episode number 25. We're playing the last two games against Arsenal and against Chelsea, two massive games. In this actual episode, we're going to discuss the season, or I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the season, and hopefully you guys will place yours in the comments below, which would be fantastic. There's a few categories for you to think about. We're also going to talk about some summer transfers, and we're also going to talk about how season number 3 is going to work and what's going to happen in season number 3. But as you know, before we get into all that goodness, look at that table. Arsenal 5th, West Ham 6th. Ooh, the table could not get closer. Could not get closer. And this was a tough game. Bearing in mind, we played the FA Cup final on Saturday. We were expected to play on the Monday, which is an absolute disgrace. But there's no need to fear when you're playing football like this. Adrian into Josie into a marauding Eduardo. He just levers that into the top corner. Unbelievable. What's even more unbelievable? The lad's 16. He's not even 17 yet, and he's just an absolute tank. An absolute tank. That was such a majestic finish. Absolutely beautiful finish. The run, look at the run. He's calling for it. He's going for it. Oh, absolutely audacious. So audacious. So yes, the season review. Just a few things for you guys to comment upon. One, how do you think the season has actually gone? Obviously, you'll be able to see after this actual episode. 2, what is your favourite moment of the season? 3, what is your favourite goal of the season? 4, who's your player of the season? And number 5, how do you actually think we're going to do next season? So that should be some real interesting, hopefully some really interesting comments from you guys. I think it's been a great season. Yes, certain things have. Oh, Jesus, that was a world-class save. That was just amazing save from Butland. Yeah, certain things changed during this actual series of the career mode. Obviously, the passion slightly slipped and became very methodical. But I can reveal that the passion is going to be back for season number 3. That's a give me. It's going to be done with the normal background. You know how we roll. We have our Jaffa cakes. We have some bands to sort out, and we have some stories to be told. So yes, the passion is going to be well and truly back. Thank you for all your feedback regarding that. I do appreciate it. So yeah, let's talk about season 3 then. So yeah, as I say, basically season 3 is going to be absolutely jam-packed. It's going to be quite a hefty season, I would say, because I'm going to introduce goal of the season. Also thinking about doing goal of the month. Please comment below if you actually like this idea of goal of the season, goal of the month. I'm going to bring back the actual transfer reviews, how we done it in season 1, how we rolled in season 1. If you remember how we bought Gabs, how we brought him to the club, and how we brought Nathan Redmond to the club, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and that's going to come back. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that, because I thought it was quite a good way to actually represent the transfers. And look at that. 2-1, 3 freaking points. 3 much needed points, may I add. And look at Eduardo. Oh my days. He picks up a 9.0. Damn, that boy is good. I can't wait to see him grow. I'm pretty sure we're going to loan him out, but we'll have to see. Perhaps you guys will give me your thoughts on that. There is some transfer action in this episode as well, by the way, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously, I've got to submit the national squad, so I'm going to quickly run through that. And while I'm doing that, Fellaini's out for 6 weeks, by the way, which is a bit of a fucker, to be quite frank. Not happy about that. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is also bring back the training ground as well. West Ham TV is going to be making a comeback. So realistically, just think season 1 with better production and yeah, the same sort of passion. But yeah, just a better production overall, because I've learned from some mistakes, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and I've learned with additional editing. So hopefully you guys will really enjoy that. Let me know in the comments below if you're looking forward to that. I think the goal of the month, goal of the season, player of the month, no, not player of the month, player of the season would be really interesting. We could do like a whole highlight video. I really love your feedback on that. I think that'd be really important to me, and it will just make the series so much more. And I do apologise that this series had that beginning of the passion event. It sort of went methodical. A few things happened in my natural life that just meant I couldn't do a passionate episode one evening, or 1 a.m. I should say, and I started to go methodical like Arsenal and Portsmouth, and that wasn't the correct route to go with West Ham, and I take that on board, and it won't happen again. So the passion is well and truly freaking back, trust me. And look at that table, oh my freaking god. That is just amazing. That is amazing. Barring a absolute cock-up, we could finish 5th in the Premier League. I don't think we can. It depends how Newcastle do in their final game of the season. If they absolutely batter the team they're playing against and we get absolutely battered, we might finish 7th, which doesn't bear thinking about. And I guess the only thing we could blame is the draws again if that did happen, which would be... it would break me, I think. It would absolutely break me because I think we've had one of the best seasons ever. You know, we've done well in Season 1, but Season 2, I think we've made ourselves not only hard to beat, but just absolutely amazing. And obviously I'm going to get screwed over by the AI. World-class AI and a stupid referee is going to screw me over. Actually, no. This is probably one of the correct decisions, which I was very surprised about. As you see, Tompkins goes in and he doesn't get the ball. He just literally tonks him over. Straight into him, runs him over, which was quite funny. He doesn't even touch the ball. Look at that. He's just going to hammer him over. Go on, fall over, you big girl. And the Chelsea player, Sturridge, rightfully does fall over like a big girl, which is a little bit shocking. Or is it? So, transfers. No, before we get into transfers, let's see if Butland can be a tank. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, Butland is just Superman. He is Superman, without a shadow of a doubt. So, losing that 1-0 at half-time was a bit disappointing, but do you know what? It's been a long season, and it was really starting to show in obviously the Arsenal game and in the Chelsea game. It highlighted to me a little bit more that we don't have the greatest strength in depth, and that needs to be addressed. Which leads me on to the summer. Where do you guys feel we need to address? Look at this. I found this in my spam box. Look at that. He's gone back. Thank God I found that email. But yeah, he's actually gone back to Liverpool, which I found in my spam box. Congratulations to Real Madrid there, crowned Champions Cup champions. Florentina came in and tried to tap me up. Nah, that just ain't going to work. Do you know what I mean? It's just not going to work. It's not the way we roll. It's not the way we roll. Simple as that. So I'm staying firmly put at West Ham. Touchwood, I should say, Touchwood, we've still got the board to assess how we've done this season. So where do we need to strengthen? I really feel we've got to look at certain areas. Again, we need to address the midfield. I'm not 100% happy with Sterling. In all honesty, I'm really not happy with Sterling. And as you can see, we did finish 5th. Stand up, take a bow, pat yourselves on the back, lads. Seriously, pat yourself on the back. It's not just me. That is you guys as well. We together have finished 5th in the league. I think that's freaking phenomenal. I really do think that's absolutely phenomenal. So chuffed with that. I can't tell you. We've come so far. 68 points. So basically, target for next season is to get more than 68 points, I think. Let me know what the target is for next season. Is it position or points? Whichever you prefer. And hopefully we can do that together. So yes, as I was saying, I think we need to look at the midfield. We need to strengthen the midfield. I'm not happy with Sterling. 1, he's not growing. B, he just keeps moaning if you drop him for a game. Or rest him, I should say, because you have to have a rotational squad, obviously. Look at that. Josie finishes 3rd in the top scorers with 15 goals. Great return to the season, I feel. I would have liked to see him hit 20, but he can't have anything. Look at that. Benzir, considering how he started out for us, he finished with 11 goals. He really didn't play that many games at the beginning part of the season. So for him to turn around 11, I was dead chuffed. And his future is definitely bright at West Ham for sure. Definitely enjoyed playing with him. He's a really good player. From an assist point of view, look at Josie in there with 7 assists. Also, don't forget Filippo. Look at that number 6 in the chart with 8 assists, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm basically not happy with Sterling. By all accounts, I think we might need to cash in on Fisher and bring in some additional class, or we might need to keep him. I'm not 100% sure as yet. I'm looking to add to the front line. I'm seriously looking at bringing in someone who can net us at least 15 to 25 goals. That's what we're looking for. Hopefully we're going to get a decent transfer budget. Who knows? Who actually knows? But as I say, I want to strengthen the midfield. I'm considering strengthening at the back as well, bringing in perhaps another centre-back. And basically I'm going to show you where I am at this moment in time with what I think we need to bring in, and just a few players that I've put on the actual transfer list. Hopefully you'll give me your thoughts, which I will definitely be looking forward to. As normal, it's teamwork. It's myself and you guys building this team to go as far as we physically can. And looking at some of the players I put on there, you know, I'm quite happy with some of the players. Obviously, you guys will have just as good insight into what we actually need. I think, as I say, I'm looking to bring in perhaps a centre-back, definitely a striker. I'm not 100% sure about a goalkeeper. I don't really think we do. We've got Butland. Perhaps we need to find a cheap alternative to Powell, because he just keeps getting pissed off with not playing. And perhaps we do need to rotate Butland. But saying that, you know, at the same time, Butland's not growing as quick as I thought. You know, 2 seasons, he's played virtually every single game, and he hasn't grown massively. But that doesn't mean to underestimate his statistics. As you can see, I put Danny Welbeck on there. I'm really quite interested in the thought of Danny Welbeck coming to West Ham. I think he could do a great job for us. I think he's got the ability to score a lot of goals. I can see him honestly scoring a lot of goals. Am I being audacious by putting Lewandowski on the transfer targets? Van Wolfswinkel, I'm putting him plainly on there because I love his name. He is actually quite a decent player. I don't know how much he grows. I've not checked out how much he grows, to be honest. He might only reach 80, and that would be a great shame. Also, I'm going to put Lukaku on there because I do like Lukaku. And hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow with a double upload.